What's going on? What's going on? This is your girl D here, bringing you a water sign reading. See what's going on for this week, for the month of January. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hello? What is that? Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. But yeah, I appreciate you helping out and stepping in because you didn't have to. So thank you. Well, maybe you just need to get away from here. Maybe it's here is you're allergic to here right now. That's all it is. You need a day or two off. Mm-hmm. Yep, you got to. Thank you again. I appreciate you. All right. I hope you feel better. All right. Bye-bye. Oh, I'm so sorry. My phone rang right while I was doing the reading. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm not usually, you know. Anyway, welcome to the world of doing lives, right? But I had to take that call. But thank you for your patience. So let's see what's going on with Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. We're in the new year. Happy New Year to those I haven't spoken to and said Happy New Year's to yet. I hope all is well with everybody. This is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You want to take what resonates, leave the rest. All right. If you need a personal, my information is in the box below. And please subscribe to the channel. And hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I'm doing a live. You can come check it out. Water sign energy. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Let's see what comes out. All right, we got the Five of Wands in reverse. Came out first. What's going on with water signs? We got the King of Wands. Okay. Water sign energy. Seven of Cups. There you are, Scorpio. What's going on with the water signs? Four of Wands. All right. That's better. Knight of Pentacles. Got the Queen of Cups. There's Cancer in the building in the middle of the reading. We got the world energy of Saturn, major arcana here. What else is going on for water? What messages do they need to know? What do I need to talk about here for the water signs? Okay, we got the Fool energy in reverse, Uranus. We got the Seven of Pentacles. And then we got the Knight of Cup energy in reverse. So there's Pisces. Okay, so overall energy for this spread is the Three of Pentacle energy in reverse. So for some of you, this could be a work-related situation here. It could be you got a promotion. For some of you, if it's a promotion that you were aiming for, you may get news about that if you haven't already. Some of you have gotten a promotion. It could be in the healthcare field. It could be in reference to starting your own business. Some doing something, taking care of people, helping people, caring for people is what I'm getting here. So some of you, as a result of starting your own business, you were able to quit your job. For others of you, you got a pay grade, a pay raise. For some of you, you were dealing with, there was a lot of competition. You're going to get the job. Whoever applied for this job, you're about to get this job. I do see also, somebody's trying to figure out where they want to move or where somebody moved to. Maybe somebody moved or relocated. Somebody's wondering if somebody got married, if they settled down and had kids. Somebody's reminiscing about somebody. So somebody could be reminiscing about you, thinking about you, maybe when they were married to you. If you were married to someone, your ex could be thinking about you or someone you used to live with. If it's not that, it could be a family member who could be thinking about you, thinking about the last time they saw you. Could have been at a birthday party or could have been for the holidays. Somebody may want to reach out to you for your birthday or do something for you for your birthday or for the holidays. Okay, maybe you're reaching out to somebody for their birthday, for the holidays. But I do sense the energy of somebody thinking about connecting with someone or maybe apologizing to someone, but they haven't, or they don't feel like they should. Something like that. Somebody could be waiting on an apology for someone. But I feel like there's some type of karmic cycle between some of you, but there's also somebody looking to move. Like I said, I get that strongly. So yeah, we get the Three of Pentacle energy in reverse, the Emperor energy, which is Aries, the Queen of Wand energy in reverse. We have the Page of Cup energy in reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. All these pentacles in my hand that are in reverse, there's like 13 pentacles here. So I don't know if somebody lost some money. Somebody may have been in court with somebody. Somebody may have to pay out some lawyer fees. Somebody could have lost their job, is what I'm feeling here. Somebody may have gotten fired. Yeah, somebody didn't like this job anyway. Somebody may have got fired or lost a job that they didn't really care for anyway. Somebody may have gotten into an argument at the job, a fight at the job. What's going on with y'all, water signs? Some of y'all are like, I'm not working on the holiday, the Martin Luther King holiday. That could be what's going on too. Some of you are debating on if you're going to work on MLK Day, Martin Luther King Jr., which is the 17th of January. I feel like some of you are like, yo, I'm not going in that day. I don't care. I do see that. I see that too. Yeah. Some of you are debating on if you're going to go in or not, if you're going to call out or not. Some of you work in the hospitality industry and you're debating on if you're going to go to work that day or not, or you're going to take a vacation day. Somebody may not be feeling well, so they may be doing some things to take care of themselves. Yeah, somebody could be feeling under the weather here with the Queen of Wands reverse, the Page of Cup energy in reverse, or the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. If it's not you, it could be you and your baby. Y'all are not feeling well. All right. If it's not that, then either your baby's sick and you taking care of them, or you not feeling well, and as a result, you got to worry about your baby, trying to worry about not getting them sick. But that's for some of you. Some of you took a day off, though. You called out, took a day off with the with the Emperor energy and the Three of Pentacles to take care of your health. Some of you just need a stress day, a stress relief day is what I'm getting here. Some of you could be trying to plan for a holiday, take a day off. All right, then. Some of you may have a few more days off. Yeah, and then you may have to get back to reality. I get that for some of you. Some of you, if you like are starting a new job, because like I got some of you, you're starting a new job. Yeah, you're gonna have to. You got a few more days. Some of y'all got a few more days. You don't start on Martin Luther King Day. That's interesting. That's interesting. All right. Well, yeah, I see for some of you here. Yeah, you just been chilling. There's a lot of. I see a lot of energy where you're not been confused about things, you're not been stressed about things. I feel like you've been thinking about your future, thinking about some of the habits that you have, some of the things you want to change as far as New Year's. Some of you put some resolutions out there on the table, and you're working on those. You hear the horn blowing, so that's about some of y'all with y'all New Year's resolutions. Let's clarify the major arcana here. The only one, well, we got two here. We got Saturn, and we got the Fool in reverse. So yeah, there's a karmic cycle that could be closing up as far as you moving away from someone or moving towards something or moving away from some place. Clarify the world. Yeah, surprise energy here. Some of you could be surprised about you moving. You may have to move, or you may now be in a position where you're able to move. Yeah, I feel like for some of you that could be the case. Or you're going on vacation. What's this Fool energy in reverse? Yeah, we got a message here. So somebody could be ignoring some type of message. Somebody could be taking action toward. I feel like, okay. Somebody could be coming towards you or trying to come to connect towards you, but they're taking their time about things. They're being very careful in how they approach you. I don't know if they know that if you have anybody else or not, or you may be feeling this way about somebody. Like you're trying to avoid third party situations like crazy is what I'm getting here, right? So for some of you, you just take your time to get to know people. Especially with this Fool energy in reverse and this message energy, you're taking your time to get to know people. You're open to meeting people, but with the Knight of Cup energy in reverse, you're not going to rush into any like, flirtatious or physical energy with anybody, because you're trying to make sure that, you can see people for who they are. Some of you are concerned about that. Yeah, because some of you were in third party situations. With some of y'all, it was somebody who was married, okay? Or it was somebody who, yeah, because here's the Queen of Wand energy in reverse. So for some of you, you were in a third party situation. And it's like, I feel like with this Page of Cup energy in reverse, and this Ten of Pentacle energy in reverse, and the Lover energy in reverse, as well as the, like, damn, look at all this. The Star energy in reverse. Wow. Okay, so some of you stayed in this connection and you knew that you were not, or some of you were in this connection against your will, like you were spiritually weak, let's put it that way, for this individual or this situation, and you stayed in it for a long period of time. So some of you stayed, you just came out of a karmic situation. A lot of you. You were with this person. You may have had somebody else that you wanted to be with, but you were toggling between two people for a long time, for some of y'all. All right, and on that note, let's see what else we got going on. For the water sign community. All right, I'm going to use a different deck. Oh my God. All right, there. Let's see what we got going on for the water signs. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. We towards the middle of the month. Messages for the water signs. What's the current situation? Okay, so we got the traffic light. It's a challenge here for the water signs. We got the couch energy. What else we need to know? Okay, we got the hat. The blue hat. 2 more cards for the water signs. Alright, we got the semi. 1 more. Alright, that's 1 too many. Just 1 more. Oh, that's way too many. Y'all got a lot going on. Look at these. 2 or 3 cards falling out constantly. Alright, if 2 more come out, I'm going to take him. I just want 1. Alright, there we go. So we got the blue pencil standing out amongst the traditional yellow number 2 type pencil. The overall energy is the cat in the window. Alright, so when I see this, this is telling me somebody is reminiscing about something. So, we got Mercury retrograde coming up in a couple of days, right? We're already in the pre-shadow energies of it. Mercury is in Aquarius right now. So wherever Aquarius is in your chart, that's the area of life you may have some memories coming back to you from some past situations and scenarios. So that could be it. Now, this could also be somebody trying to figure out what they want to do, how they're going to move forward. So if it's not about, it's definitely contemplating, but it could be retrospective where you're thinking about the past. Or it could be somebody trying to figure out a situation that they're in right now, trying to figure out how to get out of it or what their next move is going to be. Somebody could be planning their future as well, right? But this could also be somebody watching something and maybe somebody doesn't know that they're watching it or watching them. But the current situation is all systems go. So I feel like for some of you, you're ready to move forward. There's nothing stopping you. You've been given a green light from whatever your higher source is to go. But the challenge is for some of you, it's like you kind of got comfortable or maybe lazy or, you're too relaxed, right? Is what I'm getting here. So there's a situation here where you're contemplating what to do. You could be stuck in the past and the universe is like, yo, come on now. It's time to focus on moving forward. But you could still be sitting here reminiscing. This could be you sitting here reminiscing about some past shit. That could be it, right? Or again, like I said, some of you, you could be trying to plan the future or you could, trying to figure out what you should do next. The universe is saying whatever you came up with is what's up. But, the challenge is you still waiting around for something. Now, what your guys want you to keep in mind is this blue hat energy. It's like, I get an energy of blue represents solidarity. To me, it represents air energy, using your logic, using your mind, not using emotion, because it's all about using your thinking cap, right? So this is how I see this card. So I feel like for a lot of you, what it is you need to take your emotions out of the situation. If you're trying to make a decision about something, take your emotions out of it. All right, because that's what that Mercury energy is in Aquarius. Is looking at things from a logical perspective, in that area where Aquarius is in your chart. So a lot of us are, going to be in a position where we're like, all right, well, let me take another look at this. Let me look at it from a different perspective now. Now that, the energies have changed or things have adjusted. So what your guys want you to focus on with this semi is, what you may have, with the semi, there's a lot of room in there. So there's a lot of things that you can pack up and move with you. So you got the green light to go ahead, water signs, right? But you're still sitting. You guys are saying, look at things from a logical perspective. Put your thinking cap on. Figure out what it is that you need to do. And this could be what you're doing right here, figuring that out. But you may have some baggage. That could be what's holding you back. Because how else you going to move this couch? You got to move forward, right? But you got this big-ass couch to move. How else you going to move the couch? You got to put it on the semi, right? So this couch represents whatever baggage you may have from the situation that you're thinking about, okay? Or whatever you have to take with you as a result of, whatever occurred. And so now you're trying to move forward with that baggage, with that energy, okay? And you need something to carry it, so you need a semi. So some of you like, all right, cool, let me move forward. I'm gonna just move forward with what I got. And I feel like that's what your logical mind is telling you. And as a result, you're going to be able to stand out, right? You're going to be able to succeed where some people didn't, because you were able to look at things from a logical perspective. You were able to take that energy and that information, because again, we're dealing with blue here, right? Blue, solidarity. You got this yellow energy here. Yellow represents fire, right? So that's an emotion. So everybody else around you is in their emotion, but you're in blue, which is solidarity and logic, right? So this is what this is going to be for a lot of you. So this is beautiful energy for the water. So it might be a little different for you. You might feel, it may not be too different. Depends on how much water you have, especially if you got water and Mercury. If you got water in your Mercury placement, you may find yourself being a lot more logical, a lot less out of your feelings, a lot less emotional about things when you're making decisions. And you may notice that some things take off for you because of that, because the universe is telling you that's a beautiful thing. So that's good. Let's get some clarity. That's good. That's positive. So I know, Scorpio, you got Aquarius in your fourth house. Cancer, where are you? Okay, so 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Yes, your eighth house. And Pisces, that's your 12th house. So Pisces, of course, the dreams, because you're dealing with it in your 12th house, so that's the unconscious mind. That's the house you rule. So your dreams are going to be telling you what you need to know in reference to moving forward. Cancer is in your eighth house, so you're breaking things down psychologically, really looking at why you're motivated by a situation or why you're not motivated by it. What really is the attraction to it, or why do you respond in the way you did in this situation? You're really breaking it down. And Scorpio, you have it in your fourth house, so you're looking at your emotions and your feelings behind it as well. Why did you feel this way? Was this something that you learned in childhood? Is this something generational? Like things like that. So some of y'all, this is some of the ways that you guys may be thinking about these situations or these scenarios. So let's see. Let's clarify this go energy. So we got the green light with the soldier energy in reverse. So yeah, it's okay for you to let down your guard is what I'm feeling here for some of you. It could be just to talk about what's going on. Maybe some of you are not comfortable talking to people with what you experienced, or having a conversation with whoever you need to have a conversation with. If it's not about that, it could be just you saying, okay, you know what, it's okay for me to move forward now. Some of you could have just been sitting idly like, yo, I'm just going to listen to the universe and let the universe tell me when it's time to move forward. Because, every time I try to go forward with something, maybe it doesn't work, or it always ends up being inconclusive, or it doesn't make sense. And so now I feel like the universe is telling you, okay, now it's time for you to move. You can move, you can relocate, you can move out of this mindset, you can move physically out of this location, you can move out of this energy. Yeah. And for some of you, you got comfortable there with the love energy. That could be it. All right. You got so comfortable in this energy, it's like, and it could have been emotional energy. You got comfortable in it. This is what you enjoy, is what you love. But now the universe is like, okay, well, you got to start looking at things logically because of these placements in whatever area of your life this is, right? What's this blue hat? So it's looking logically at love and looking at some of the things you've been in and why you felt the way you felt and did what you did. Yeah, some of you are looking at how you got out of it with the prison energy in reverse. Some of you may know somebody getting out of prison. This could be a lover of yours who may be getting out of prison, and maybe they're coming towards you. Or maybe you're the one who's getting out of prison and you're going towards someone, or you want to. Some of you could be wondering if this person still loves you. They could be wondering if you love them. Yeah, we have the falseness energy in reverse. So some of you have moved on. Now, I don't know if this person could have said that they moved on and they're faking it, because the falseness card came out in reverse. So with falseness upright, this to me tells me that somebody is fronting. They're faking. Whatever they're telling you is not really what it is. When it comes out in reverse, this could be them telling you what it is, and you may not believe them. So I feel like for some of you, this could be what you are going to have to pack up in that semi of yours. That is what you are dealing with. The fact that this person may have showed you who they were, and maybe you just didn't believe it. So some of you are trying to unpack that or try to understand that. And what that was is, like I said, with that couch represents, what's this love? What type of love is this? Was this healthy? That type of thing. What was it? So that's what some of you are, and some of you realize this wasn't love with that falseness energy. You're coming to that conclusion. And moving forward, it's like now you're going to put yourself in a position where you're not going to just allow, yourself to be treated like a regular number 2 pencil, because you're not that. Yeah, with the death energy, yeah, you're no, you're not going to allow yourself to be treated like you're everybody else. Not that you're acting like you're better than, but you know your worth now. Is what I get more so with this. You now know your worth, you know your value. So whatever this connection was, whatever this situation was, whether it was a family member, could have been you grew up with a narcissistic parent, or a parent who didn't treat you well, and you had to go through some situations and scenarios where you had to learn your worth. And now you've come out triumphant because you learned your worth. Could have been the same thing with a relationship, right? So we're clarifying the soldier energy in reverse with the 3 of Sword energy in reverse. Yeah, so you're able to let down your guard now, because with the 3 of Sword energy in reverse, for some of you, you've healed. This is the universe saying, you know what, you're good, you healed. You sat your ass down for a minute, you looked at what you were in, why you were in it. Like I said, with the water signs, you guys are now look at it from your perspective first, which is naturally your feelings and your emotions. But now, with Mercury in retrograde in Aquarius, you're looking at it from a perspective, okay, well, let me just look at this, really, what's going on here, right? And you freed yourself. You freed yourself from the emotional part of it. Yeah, so here's the world energy in reverse. Maybe some of you, I feel like this was karmic, and you had to sit in these energies for a minute. What's this world energy in reverse? Yeah, for some of you, you couldn't figure out, yeah, see, here's the death energy and the Knight of Cup energy in reverse. Yeah, see, you had to change. The death energy is transformation. That's changing your way and changing your emotions and your feelings behind it. Changing the psychology, looking at the psychology of why you feel the way you felt about it. And you changed that. For some of you, you stayed in this love situation, or you thought it was love, until you learned karmically with the world energy in reverse that this is not love. This is not something that can continue, right? So that's what you had packed on this couch. That's deep. One more for this death energy. Yeah, you had to change your mindset about what love was. Yeah, with the Queen of Wands energy in reverse. Feeling powerless, feeling like you didn't have any control over it, because for many of you, it was an obsession. When you don't have no control over it, it's obsession. It's not love. You should be able to stop. Now, it may, cause you some emotion to stop, But if you're in control of your emotions, you are able to stop. Compulsion is that scorpionic energy. So this for some of you was compulsion. It was an obsession with the death energy and the Queen of Wands energy in reverse. And so some of you realize that's why it was not love with the falseness energy in reverse and the love energy here. That's exactly why. Now, as far as how you figured this out, your guides, logically you looked at this, so you released yourself from this. So once you figure it out that way and you look at it from that perspective, you've released yourself from this obsession with this person. Some of you couldn't understand why I can't stop thinking about this person, why I can't, and you had to process it. You had to wait for the planetary alignment to come in perspective, so you're able to come in perspective in the manner in which you needed to. So this is why I said you had to sit on this couch for a minute. So some of you had to sit here for a while until it triggered in you, like, oh, okay, I get it now. Other than that, you would have kept going back and forth to this person. So now that you figured it out, the universe is telling you with the blue hat here, put your thinking cap on, use this logically, use this information, or use these planetary alignments logically. You released yourself with the prison energy in reverse. As a result of you releasing yourself, now you're able to begin a brand new beginning. This is Uranus energy, the Fool, right? So the Fool starts off at the beginning of a new cycle, right? So that's what this was. This was karmic for you. What's this Fool energy? Yeah, the King of Cups. That you had to break down and change the psychology behind it. This is scorpionic energy. You had to change the process of why you looked at it the way you did. And so once you understood it, you were able to free yourself from it and move on. And that's so super dope. Super dope. So now you're able to move forward with that semi. Now that semi, that couch, look at all that energy that's on the couch. Remember how I showed you the couch earlier? This was all on the couch. All right, that you put into your semi. All of this was in the couch. Saturn energy, scorpionic energy, Pluto energy. So this was definitely karmic in nature, and it was about love and how you understood love and self-value and self-worth. All of that was on the couch. So now you're able to move forward with all of that. All those lessons you learned. You gotta bring all that with you. Moving forward. Those are the lessons you learned. And so you realize that's why this love wasn't real. It was false. It wasn't love. So moving forward, you went through a transformation with the death energy here, and you realize, that you are not gonna allow yourself to be put in a situation here where you're treated less than what you're worth. You know who you are. You know your worth. Clarify this death energy. So yeah, some of y'all wrapping up karmic cycles. Yeah, here's the Knight of Swords. So yeah, that's that message coming in. With the Knight of Swords, that's Mercury energy, Mercury in retrograde in Aquarius. All right, so that's what that is for you. Let's see what this. I didn't even clarify the falseness energy. Let's clarify that falseness. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is you moving on, leaving that situation alone with the Five of Pentacles, removing yourself from it. Fives are all about change. So this is what you went through last year in 2021, the year of the five. Now we're moving on to the year of the six. So this year, everything that you went through last year is being addressed as far as karmically, where you're going to be getting, you're looking at the psychology of it. North Node in Taurus is going to start on January 18th. South Node in Scorpio, it starts on January 18th. So as a collective, what we're going to be doing with that scorpionic energy, we're coming out of that South Node energy, right? That's the goal, to come out of the South Node energy and to move towards the North Node. So as a collective, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going into our psychology. Our 8th house is our psychology. It's why why we respond the way we respond. Some of it is karmic and we may not know it, but others, the 8th house also represents any karmic bonds we make with people when our energies mess with them. The 8th house is very deep. People say, oh, it's other people's money. It's also energy, money. Energy is behind money. What moves money? Energy. The current of energy. So it's any type of energy you merge with anybody. This is the house where if you're intimate with someone, you create a karmic bond with them. And the result of that will be children. So you and this other person, when you created this energy together, when you merged, you created a child. So a lot of times children, when you go through divorce and separation, children will fall under the 8th house sometimes. So it's your energy and whatever you create with somebody else. So we're going to be looking at how we're healing that as a collective, especially if we're coming out of relationships with other people, why we were in those relationships, what kept us bound in those relationships, and how we move towards the Taurus North Node energy, which is moving to a life that's more peaceful. So some of us are just, all we're going to be dealing with this year is coming out of those karmic relationships and going towards peace, if you're learning. This is it's going to be kind of rough because a lot of people are not going to be willing to accept their partner responsibility. And that's basically how you heal. You got to accept your part in the situation and move on. Now, if you truly didn't have a blame, meaning that you were a child or you in a childlike mindset and you were bamboozled, then, you'll have to look at it from a different perspective. But if there was something that you could have controlled or made things different as far as the outcome, we got to accept that and move on. So that's what we're going to be dealing with this year. And so as a result of that, people are going to start feeling more at peace, looking at things from a logical perspective, releasing yourself from those chains, being able to start anew because you did the work. You went into the Scorpio house with the King of Cups. You went into your 8th house and you did the work, period. Now, let's see what we got going on with love, if this was a relationship. For some of y'all, this was a relationship. For others of you, it could have been family. Yeah, see? Well, I told you this was karmic. I just broke it all down to you. Yeah, so you're going to have to make a decision. For some of you, you're just contemplating this. Like I said, with that cat energy, you're sitting here contemplating this. For some of you, it's a lover because this comes out next. The fire card. It's like, okay, is there still a flame there? It came out in reverse. But if you see there's smoke there. So it's like, is there still smoke between you and this person? Or is there not? Some of you are trying to question, why am I still sexually attracted to this person? Why do I still want them? Because it's karmic and it's from a past life. That's why. And so if this person comes back around, you're going to have to make a decision about this connection. Some of you know what you need to do. Some of you, this person's going to come back around. That's what they're going to constantly do. It's a cycle. I showed you with this couch, right? What are the things that were, what was one of the things that was on this couch? The Saturn energy in reverse. The World card. The World card, when it's upright, is all about completing cycles, karmic cycles. The World card was in reverse. You were having a problem closing out this karmic cycle with this person because at that point you thought it was love. But what it was sexual obsession and lust. And with Venus in retrograde, you're recognizing that as well. So these mercurial energies, when Mercury goes into retrograde in Aquarius, is helping you to look at this logically for you to accept what it was, which was a spiritual ass lesson. Right? And so an apology, it may not even be that this person apologizes to you. You may have to apologize to yourself for beating yourself up about the situation, not understanding it. Whoever you may have been frustrated with, maybe you was frustrated with this person and now you're looking at it like, why am I frustrated with this person? This was a lesson I was supposed to learn. They was only doing what they was contracted to do. So you may feel like, okay, I understand now. You may not literally go apologize to them, but you understand their place in this, karmic contract. And so now it's like maybe your decision about them has changed. Maybe you're like, okay, I can't be 100% mad at them. I had a part to play in this as well. But for others of you, it could be, you could look at this differently. It's like this person is coming back around to you and you're being tested, right? And you're very vulnerable to this person. That's what's underneath the deck. That's because it's karmic. And this is a major lesson. So, we're in the year of karma right now with the number 6 year, all right? We're all going to be dealing with our psychological karma, which is the scorpionic energy. Pluto rules the psychological karmic imprint of our soul. We may change physical avatars when we go from life to life. Like maybe last life I was a white man. This lifetime I'm a black woman. We change our avatars, but our spiritual imprint, that remains with us no matter how many times we change avatars. And that's what Pluto embodies. Pluto embodies the spirit, the soul, and some of the things that speak to the soul, some of the life experiences we had that spoke to our soul, that hit our soul real deep. right? And so that comes with us when we change avatars. So we're dealing with that as a whole, coming, starting, we're already in those energies, but starting officially the date where it changes to the south node of Scorpio is the 18th. So that's what a lot of us are going to be dealing with. Some are not going to be able to deal with it, some are, but it's going to be transformation, and we're dealing with that Pluto karmic energy. So that's what we're dealing with this year. All right, yeah. Trust in the magic, it came out in reverse. So for some of you in the past, you didn't trust. For some of you, this is past. You've already been through this. You came out of this cycle. Kudos to you because you're about to get your blessings. Because this is a major karmic cycle you're closing up. For others of you, trusting in the magic, as in you're not trusting in your intuition. That's why it came out in reverse. You have to listen to your intuition on this. It's not going to make logical sense to you, or it didn't for a while for some of you. Watch your words. So for some of you, you do need to be careful what you say to this person or how you communicate with them. That could be what this energy is with this Knight of Swords and the death energy here. You got to be careful not to, how can I say this, provoke this person's energy. There's no need for you to act as if you're better than this person or, talk to them like they're a demon or they're a devil or anything like that. There's no need to even really argue with them. You know who they are to you. So there's really, I feel like this is just the energy of you, just watch your words. It's like, what do you need to really say? Except for, I'm not with this anymore. But you're going to have to, for some of you, you're going to have to say something. But give with gratitude and grace came out in reverse because the universe does not want you to give to this connection. That's why it came out in reverse. So for some of you, it may be best that you not even speak to this person. I know there's going to be somebody out there, well, I deserve an apology. Maybe you feel you do. You know what I'm saying? But you're still going to have to make a decision. You're still going to have to be careful what you say. Maybe that apology triggers you and you say something that you shouldn't. And that could lead to some type of tragic situation here. So, be careful, you guys. Use your intuition and do what you feel is best. Let's get 3 more cards. We'll wrap up your reading. This was deep. I didn't expect it to go this deep, water signs. I did not. All right, let's see. 3 more cards. But y'all wrapping up karmic cycle, so that's super dope. So this year is gonna be it's gonna be full of benefits if you doing what you're supposed to be doing. Truth be told, facts. All right, that's just like the Ace of Swords in your face. That's confirmation that the universe is like, yeah, you telling them exactly what they need to know. I say a prayer every time I turn on this camera. Right before I do, let the messages be clear, concise, precise, and that you get what you can get out of it so that you can make the best decisions for you. I always say it. All right, so, yeah, higher power came out in reverse. Somebody was not listening to their intuition. That goes with the trust in the magic energy in reverse. Listen to your gut. Your gut knows. Your spirit knows. You can't figure it out logically because it doesn't make sense to you. But Pluto, that soul energy, that scorpionic energy, is telling you what's up. And you can't understand it. Sometimes you can't make sense of it. But I feel like with Mercury going into Aquarius, it's going to start making logical sense to you. So some of you need to start listening to your intuition and using your logic. You can do both. You usually do both. When your intuition goes off, you automatically think about it, right? It's like, what was that gut feeling I got? That's your intuition, and then that's you thinking about it. So some of you have been ignoring the intuition, and so therefore you didn't even allow it to come to a thought. One more. One more. Woo. All right, we're not going to take that because it didn't turn over. I just need one more. All right. Ooh, all right. Chaos and conflict came out in reverse. That's good. That means, once this lesson is learned and once you realize what it is, and you cut this off for good, the chaos and conflict is going to go in reverse, meaning that you will be out of this karmic journey. Ooh, that's dope. And you see the 3-3 there, right? 3 plus 3 is what? The number 6. What I tell you about this year? So this is what's going to be for a lot of people who are going to be stuck in that scorpionic toxic energy. That's why people call it Scorpio energy toxic, because Scorpio goes into the psychology of why you do what you do. And a lot of us don't know why, because a lot of us do shit from what our soul learned from past lives. Our souls could have been assholes in past lives, and we didn't even know it. And so as a result, we could be paying for certain things that we didn't even know we had to pay for in this life. You ever get that feeling sometimes? You're like, damn, I must have been an asshole. You know what I mean? Because you're like, yo, I must have did some dirt. Because why is this shit happening to me? Why are these certain things happening to me? And sometimes it's just you not listening to your intuition. But other times it's you having to pay off some type of karmic debt as well. But the chaos and conflict is going to come to an end. It came out in reverse. So for some of you, like I said, this is past tense. So it already came out. You already been through this. And so some of you, like I said, with the original overall energy being, for some of you, this is about reflection, looking back at what you've been through. For others of you, this is a situation that you're in right now, and you're like, yo, I got to make moves. It's time for me to make that move. I got to get up out of here. Why was I attached to this? Why am I attached to this? Right? So that's what I got for my water sign collective. So if you need a personal, feel free to reach out to me. My information is in the box below. Thank you for checking out the video. You guys are the bomb. And I'll see you in a few minutes if you want to check me out. I think I'm going to do Earth next. I got Earth to do next, and I got Air to do after that. So usually in between 10 to 15 minutes in between. So give me about that, and come check me out in the Earth sign reading. So I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you in the next reading. Later, water.